Okay. So one of the issues with doing project collaboration or just working with different Unreal Engine projects through GitHub is that it will often require the use of Git LFH, large file handling, which you'll still have to use for your production side in order to actually push the project to Git through Unreal's built-in version control that works with GitHub. However, if somebody else has built a project that you are trying to then pull from Git and then use, that they don't necessarily want to give you collaborator control, but also if it's actually using the LFH and has those large files, then GitHub will actually charge you for that bandwidth. So one way to kind of get around that is this is my repo for a project I've been working on. This you can just download the zip. That's up to you. I'm using GitHub Desktop. I already have this repo, so it's not going to do anything if I open it in GitHub Desktop. But I will show it's here. I have the Unreal Inventory System, everything's up to date. And then you can show that in the Explorer. So the next steps, a massive part of the actual data storage space that Unreal projects take up is a lot of like the starter files and a bunch of engine content. And it turns out all that content comes with the engine, so you don't really need to mess with it. So in my case, and I have it set up to use, it specifies the third person project. So a new third person map. So under games, go to third person, and then this is the project name. And you just gotta note that. You can change it if you want, but you'll need to delete this later. So we create the project. After this is loaded, don't touch anything, and then just close it. So then you'll go back into the Git repo that you just cloned. You'll take the entire project, copy it, and then this is the name of the project, that fresh project, and then paste it. It will ask you at some point, do you want to overwrite files? Replace the files at the destination, and then delete the project name that is not from the repo. Otherwise it'll create a weird duplicate project and then have like class issues and stuff. So then you come in here, and in my case, I have 2 copies of it because this is my own original project. So U project's inventory U project is my original. And then as you can see, my project is the name of the one that we just created. So then we can open that. And it should work swimmingly. Let me give that a second. Then you can see like there's a couple things that are going to be slightly different with like the level and whatever, but all of the stuff that's inside the functionality that you've built that is actually being put into the Git repo should all still be functioning. So you got inventory, we can drop all these, and this is to test the save feature and stuff like that. So yeah, there you go. So all of the functionality should work. I obviously haven't tested everything. There's probably ways to break this, but for this use case, it seems to work great.